What's up, everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Princes of the Apocalypse. And I'm not dead! I have been offline for an entire week, weighed down by a terrible, terrible cold-ish type illness. I don't even know what it was. All I know is it was bad. I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad to be back. Let us turn on our ears so that we can actually talk with our players. And I hit the wrong button. Okay.
We are good?
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I keep muting myself. Alright, so at our last session, you guys had left Red Larch with the intention of further investigating the cults that were kind of conspiring within the Desert Valley. And you know the location of one of the other cults. You found ledgers inside of a criminal's office in Red Larch, and it kind of points to some of the other places that they have been dealing with. And then while in Feathergale Spire, the air cultists implicated that the Sacred Stone monks were also members of the Earth cult. And we have also heard news of a festival that was occurring in the Scarlet Hall. And the Circle of Scarlet Druids is supposedly having this big soiree, and we couldn't resist. So that is actually where we are. Screw all that other stuff. There's a party, and we need to be there.
Heck yeah.
So that is actually where we ended the last session. We arrived at the Scarlet Moon Hall, and the Druids were kind of the event hadn't started yet. They said they had to wait for sundown, and you can see there's this large wall at the apex of the hill, behind of which there is a tower, and there's these great, these amazing fire spells being shot off into the sky as the druids and priests prepared themselves. And you guys were just kind of camping at the base of the hill. And that's where we are picking up. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Trying to figure out why it keeps muting me.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
Hey! How is it going, dude?
My dude. 3.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm good.
You all good?
How you doing, Zach?
All
For
right.
those who are uncomfortable, would you prefer we go somewhere else?
Is there anywhere else nearby we can go to?
I mean, I guess we can go right down the road and just kind of hang out for a minute and think of a little plan or something.
A plan? That might be for the best. That heat coming off of those blasts in the air were significant.
And looks mighty powerful, too.
Do we want to go check out the monastery then?
I think the monastery is a little too far away to be, abandoning this, and they said that they were making like some sort of
There we go.
or something, and if it's a live one of, humanoid figure, I figured we don't abandon that.
As long as we don't become the sacrifices. Again.
Yeah, were we the sacrifice last time, Little Sin? No, I
Almost.
think we can. It was
So-
we were almost.
You guys were a sacrifice?
Well,
Not
no,
quite.
wait.
We were- They were going to sacrifice us before we killed all of them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fair.
And we only killed all of them because we threw one off the edge of the tower.
Yes, that might have been an oversight on our part. Maybe throwing them off the tower, while dramatic and fun, might not have been the best decision we made.
Good
Ominous.
and deadly.
Out
Well-
of curiosity, where is the giant wicker statue located?
It is at the apex of the hill. It's at the top of the hill. There is a large wall that goes around the structure, which is currently blocking your line of sight. And the giant is kind of above that wall. So even though you can't actually see it, it's at the top of the hill. And using our handy dandy ruler, it's like about 200 feet away from where you currently are.
Nice. Okay.
Well,
yeah, I'm
there
not
are a
sure
lot
if
of
my-
people here. And they say it's going to be tonight. It's not going to be a few days from now, maybe.
Oh
It's
no,
tonight.
they said it was tonight. And at the end of the last session, it was like midday. So, and the party had decided then they were going to wait for the festival. So right now, we are like an hour out from sundown. We've been sitting at the base of this hill waiting patiently, and the party's about to get started.
Awesome.
We need to act fast of whatever we want to do. I had an idea, but I'm not sure if it's a good one.
What's your idea?
Destroying the statue early? And maybe trying to blame it as an accident?
We could try and go up.
But there's a lot of people in front of us.
Yeah, and we'd get
This is true.
surrounded easily.
Oh,
I'm
I
sure
imagine that with everyone treating the wicker statue as something holy, we might stand out trying to claim it's an accident.
Yeah. We could. I mean, I do have a handy spell that can make it rain a little bit on certain areas. So if we could just, maybe quell some of these fires around here. I don't know if it's like feeding to their power or whatnot, but
Okay, hear me out. What if there's cotton candy at this festival? We could have a lot of fun.
how far
could
away
also-
do we walk away?
People don't seem like
I'm gonna
doing
yell
that.
to one of the people, do they have cotton candy in the festival?
Is that even a thing yet?
well, maybe they've learned how to take sugar and crystallize it.
In a large heated spinning vat?
As
I'm
you
sorry,
guys
that
have
was
this cotton candy debate, a low hum starts to roll over the hillside,
Oh.
and you can hear a monotonous, intoning chant begin to rise.
Okay, maybe they don't have cotton candy.
I don't think they have cotton candy. Alright, we need to, should we, we know the inevitable. We gotta kick their asses, or booties, I'm sorry. For my,
I'm not so
words.
sure that's a good idea because there's a lot around us.
Yeah.
I can easily see, I would say at least over 20. Time you wish you didn't have great vision.
I don't, so I can only see the campfires, which is great, I guess, or bad. I can see 7 campfire.
Well, you should be able to see, because each camp is sitting around a fire, so there would be illumination. You should be able to see each of the camps. Yeah, and yes, I believe there's 7.
I can see 7 camps. Do we?
Yeah, I'm seeing at least like 200 feet away, which is what's why it can be nervous. Just the numbers.
We've got a decision on something. We could go up and try and
before you
destroy
make
the
that
statue,
decision,
but-
you see at the base of the hill a brilliant light as they set flame to the wicker giant.
Oh shit.
And a man clad in scarlet robes. He has long windswept hair, a beard that is very fine and regal, and he carries a long wooden staff. he steps to the front of the hill, and as he does, you can see several figures dancing around the wicker giant behind him. And as he speaks, his voice booms, and it echoes as it rolls over the hills, clearly heard by everybody that is gathered down below. He says, "Children of the Scarlet Moon, thank you for attending us today as we complete the rite of the Wicker Giant. We have gathered here because this sacred and most holy rite will bring balance to the elements of the Desserin Valley, and we shall see once again all of nature in harmony and restored as it should be. Thank you again for your presence." And as he does, there's cheers from all the camps. Woo! Yeah!
Yay.
Definitely no cotton candy.
Yay, this is good, right? Yeah, we'll cheer with them. Maybe they'll think we're not going to try. Hooray! Yee-hoo!
You see the man lowers his arms and he talks again. Talks is the important thing, right? He's speaking at a normal, he's not yelling, but his voice just echoes through the hills. All of you have an important role today in the rite of the Wicker Giant. Come, approach us at your leisure. We will be here all through the night. And as you do, make your offering to the gods of old so that we may see alignment restored.
Is he talking to us?
Nah.
I think he's just talking to everybody. in general.
Everyone.
I'm talking to everybody. You see that the party that is closest to you, the four that were assembled around the campfire at the base of the hill, they all kind of huddle up and start talking to each other. One of them steps out into the main walkway, and they shout up to this Elazar who is leading the rite at the base of the tower. And you see this person, they are a halfling, and they're clothed in leather armor that is little more than scraps that have been layered and bound on top of each other. They also carry a large wooden staff, and they tap it on the ground and then hold the end of it closer to the face, almost as if they're speaking into it. Hail, Elazar! I am Faraya of the Emerald Enclave. We've come to see your rite of the Wicker Giant and bear witness to your ritual. But it is strange, we have never heard of such a rite before. We are eager to see you bring the elements into harmony as you have claimed.
He's gonna die.
I think. Yeah.
Do you say that out loud? Because he turns and looks at you like, excuse me?
Sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
Yeah, just scream that out.
Elazar pulls a small wooden pipe out of his jacket and draws deeply. Ah, Araya. The Emerald Enclave, you say? I would not have expected them to send their agents so far here. Here, let me show you how we plan to bring harmony to the coast. And as he does, he exhales from this drag he took from the pipe, and as he does, the smoke starts to billow out, becoming this impossibly large cloud. The fog hangs in the air, and then falls down to the ground. And you can hear everybody nodding. Yes, sick fate, bro. As he does, as this fog kind of falls down and coats the ground, you can see that there are several people that seem to be very uniquely affected. There are 2 druids that were around another campfire off to your east, maybe 50 feet away from where you currently stand. They were by their fire. They were sitting there in long black robes with red etchings and sigils on them. And as this cloud kind of envelopes them, you see the most peculiar thing. They hold basins. They look like steel containers, big cups, and they hold them up to the sky, and the containers alight in flame. And as they do, you can see their faces are illuminated, and you can see there is a mass of scars covering most of their exposed flesh. And it's not scars from old wounds. They look like burn marks. And, well, it's illuminated because most of the area around their head is now wreathed in flame. And you see these two characters, they hold out these chalices, these flaming cups and gauntlets. They hold them as if they were a spell-casting focus, and they turn towards the druid that spoke out. And as they do, you can see streaks of flame cross from east to west towards the druid's camp directly ahead of you. And
do we have enough time for some sort of reaction?
Well, what happens now is is they cast Scorching Ray, firing at the druids across from them. And it's 7, 13, 22, yep. Porphyria has been obliterated.
I mean, I wasn't wrong when I said he was gonna die.
No, he got super destroyed. And then here's what happens. You see the other 3 druids that were sitting around the campfire, they leap to their feet and grab their staves. And as they do, you can see the elks that were behind them also kind of move to the front, lowering their antlers as if to charge. Whereas the other 2 druids, these now revealed Sacred Flame, cultists, they also move to fight. So they are going to enter initiative. And the party is welcome to roll initiative if they would also like to be involved.
We could just watch them duke it out.
You could totally turn around and leave, or choose not to become involved. But as this happens, and these two priests let out this barrage of flame, you can see Elias at the top of the hill shouts one more time, "It matters not what any of the onlookers think. Your life force will feed the Wicker Giant, and with this blessing, our power shall increase." And you see there's another set of cultists further up the hill to the northwest, and all of the other parties around are you can see some of the camps stand up looking confused and not real sure of what to do. There is another group of druids further up the hill where they stand ready to defend themselves. Chaos is unleashed upon the hillside. And yes, let's go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Sure.
All right.
Can't.
Oh. That was awful. Me and Jay searched this.
Okay, so we have. Uh-huh.
It's like Jack then me. Is there we know?
I just saw what you said, Sin.
Oh my god. Hey, I guess this heat ain't so bad for you after all. You're a little sweaty over there, Jack Marius.
How many
Quite
spells
hot.
will I bless him with?
I mean, we did
Just-
willingly choose to come to a fire festival.
I mean, I tried to steer them away from here, man. They weren't gonna bite. So now it's
I
come
don't
to
like
this.
Neither do I.
Okay.
This
All right.
is gonna be
So as the world around you erupts into madness and as everybody begins to fight, the first to act are up on the hill above you. You see there on three of them at a campfire up the hill. I did it again. The three of them, they're wearing leather armor that's coated with this very hard plate-like substance. And you see these three guys, and again, they're covered in pock marks and scars where it looks like fire's eating away at their flesh. You see they leap to their feet, and they grab their weapons, which promptly erupt into flame. And they rush up the hill towards one of the further camps.
At least they're hitting away from us.
yeah.
So they run up the hill, and you see there's a human druid sitting at the top of the hill, and surrounding them, barely notice at the great distance, but illuminated by the bonfire. You see they are surrounded by two very tiny humanoids that seem to be floating on what look like butterfly wings. And so the flame guardians surge forward up the hill, weapons drawn, obviously ready to attack this group. And then we go down to Jack Marius. Jack, what are you going to do? Before you act, one thing I want to point out here, right?
Sure.
This entire map, we are on this hillside leading up to the tower and the Wicker Giant. So whenever you're moving on this map, you have the roads, and then you have all of this brown section, right? If you're traveling up the brown section and you're not on the road, then you would be climbing up the hill towards the landing. So if you're not on the roads, it's climbing and double movement.
Okay. I can't see anything, so I probably should have lit a torch. Let's see. I don't really want to fight anything because I feel like I'm the kid at the adult table, you know, at Thanksgiving right now. So I think what I'll do is maybe this will help. I'll cast Fog Cloud. I'll center it, let's say, right there. So let me get the thing.
Yeah, just grab one of the templates and then drop it on the map. Let me check. These are correct. Cool. Gaming. So put it where you want it. I'll drop it to the map layer.
Yeah, that looks like a good spot. As a free action, can I light a torch?
No. As an object interaction, you can get the materials out of your pack.
All right, I'll pull out a torch
but
and
the
just
torch specifically says it's an action to light it.
Okay. Then I will just I'll be concentrating on that, and I'll move into it a little bit further. Both thinking the same thing.
I'll let you do it. Okay, Sin.
Yes, I have no clue what to do right now.
Jack, can you move so you're not in Sin's space?
I'm sorry. There.
Yeah, I'll just
I'll
move
be
back to make it easier.
sure.
How you doing, new bug?
Didn't I get some kind of like armor spell or something from my last game? Or am I mistaken?
No. I did not alter your sheet.
Okay, I was thinking something. Oh god, what do I want to do?
Oh, just do something. You'll be
Hoping
fine.
won't provoke anything. Seeing Jack Maris pull out a torch. To be kind, I'm going to use the firebolt just to ignite his torch. And that's all I'm going to do, because that's all I can think of.
Okay, so now the druids behind you are going to take their action, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were just attacked, and so you saw them moving to defend themselves, and then Jack produced this fog of this fog cloud that's kind of obscuring the area in this 20-foot radius.
Oh.
Yeah. Seemed like a good idea.
So the druids, they kind of look, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
Protecting everyone. They can't see you. I can't see them. It's good.
It's not good, you imbecile! I can't see them either.
Prepare spells then. Or something. I don't know. I want to be safe. This is safe. They just destroyed something in a single shot. I think this is a good place to hide.
They're just going to provoke me to send a fireball.
It is a good place to hide.
You hear another druid shout towards your group. Are you with them?
Do we
Definitely
look like we
not.
are?
No.
No.
Maybe.
I liked your little halfling friend. She was cute. She was cute. Cute little girl.
Well then, you have to help us stop them!
Will do. On my turn.
That's what the cloud's for, to stop them from shooting you
So
to death with rays of fire.
The first druid runs into the middle of the circle. And as he does, you hear a whooshing sound as he begins to cast Gust of Wind. Now, his little gust isn't very successful in moving the cloud, but he is able to push it out of the way.
Oh, good. I'm not in.
The second druid, he is going to cast Entangle on the baddies.
Okay.
I just realized there's a bear there. Hello, bear.
Oh, I was hoping the bear wasn't a cultist.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. I work for the Cult of Flame.
Fire. He's the anti-smoky.
Just wait until I set the bear on fire and send it to attack you.
God, Smokey's bad brother.
Okay, so Entangle, they make a strength save. The bear passes, the other two do not. Oop, there it is. Please? Restrain, restrain, restrain. There it is. Alright, and then the third The third druid, he comes forward. And he walks up to Jack and he puts his hand on your shoulder. And he says, "Don't worry. The elements are with you." And he's going to cast Protection from Energy.
Oh, cool.
Huh. You don't know.
Yay! It's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
60
no.
feet away. I can vicious mockery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what
I'm a vicious,
do you think Vicious Mockery on?
I'm a vicious mockery that one.
Oh, they're bad ones. Okay.
Oh
I
no,
don't know who's good, who's bad.
So he takes 3 psychic.
Yep. That's definitely a hit.
Alright, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright, the elk. 50 feet. Oh, okay, that works. They just go charging forward. And once they get to their full reach here, they had lowered their antlers and they charge in, ramming one of the cultists and the bear. So, cultist,
Nice.
I do believe that's a miss.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Nope, not a miss. Okay, so 9, and then there's also this. So an extra 7, so that's not bad at all.
Go get him, Bambi.
16. The other one, attacking the bear. Yup.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. At least I hope so.
Yep, that's a hit. And then the bear and the cultist are going to make a check or go prone. This guy is prone. So many things. All right, up here, you see the other group of druids springs into action. You see 3 of them. They move forward up the road, whereas the other one, you see him kind of go in the opposite direction, dashing off and away as he starts to climb down the hill. The other 3 that move forward, you see them, they pull out their druidic focuses and they start slinging spells up the hill towards Elazar, who retreats behind the wall and disappears from view. Now it's our flame cultist turn. Good. Well, first of all, they are restrained. So our prone... Oh, God. You're going to make me do it. The one who is standing... He again holds his gauntlet full of flames. And he kind of waves his hand over it. And it's like he grabs the fire in this gauntlet, holds it in his hand, and he rears back and like he was throwing a physical object, and he chucks it in front of him. And as he does, it hits the elk in front of him, and it blossoms into this brilliant boom. Very reminiscent of the ones you saw in the sky above. He unleashes a fireball.
Oh,
my
good.
gosh.
The Bambis are dead, even if they pass. The bear is now on fire. as promised. And here are some checks. There's that. And there's that. And there is that. Okay. That was the first cultist. The second one gonna do very much the same thing. And he takes that again. This one is laying prone on the ground, right? But he still has the gauntlet in his hands in front of him. And he just takes it, and it's like he spills the cup towards you, and the fire comes roaring in your direction. And, I mean, I'm gonna get the template, but I'm pretty sure you guys know where this is going. Oh, yes, right there. That's...
Oh my goodness.
Oof.
I'm resistant.
I guess I'm
It's fire.
resistant now.
Can I use a reaction?
You can use a reaction.
Okay, I've got absorb elements.
So you're gonna absorb elements yourself?
Yes.
Yep. Alright, here comes fireball number 2.
Okay.
Boom!
Shoot. Okay. So, dexterity save.
Yes, ma'am. Dex saves from everybody. If you pass, you will take 17.
Oh.
If you fail, you'll take the full 35, unless you're resistant.
I'm resistant, so
So
it's...
then 17 if you pass. Or if you fail. Here, let's go one by one. Nezzy passes, take 17. Jace fails. You're not resistant, are you?
Oh no.
Good night, sweet prince. Sin fails, but is resistant, takes 17. Jack passes and is resistant. You're going to take 8.
8, got it.
And then we need a save from... Well, there goes Fog Cloud.
After getting hit with that, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke on him as a reaction.
Absolutely, you can do that.
Okay, I'm resistant, and I guess I saved?
Yes, so you'll take 8.
Okay.
So he needs to make a DC 13 dexterity save.
Well, they will actually make that with disadvantage. They're currently restrained. So, Dex. Oh, it helps if I have the token selected. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they save.
It's half on a save, though, so he still takes half. However, as your Hellish Rebuke goes through the air and hits the cultist, you can see the flames definitely burn their skin and consume parts of their clothing. It doesn't seem to be very effective. And then it will be Clementine's turn.
Even though it's hellish flames?
Fire is fire.
Okay.
I really hope that this isn't gonna be a waste of a turn. Let's see here, 1, 5, 10. Just trying to scooch up a little bit. Hold on, where did I start?
Oh wait, my druids have to, forgot about them.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Dang it, I'm still so far away. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna scooch up here next to old Jack, and I'm going to use my symbiotic entity.
Okay.
And that is my Wait. I'm also gonna slap down a thing, a healing spell on Jace.
Okay. That's not a healing spell.
That is not a healing spell. That is not in
I'm gonna heal you, Jace. Earthquake!
I feel better.
Wait, why is it saying Earth Tremor? It's clearly Healing Spirit that I'm clicking on. That's weird. I promise you, I don't even have Earth Tremor on my thing. Oh, I do, but it's like all the way up there. I'm clicking in my...
Click it from the front.
Why is it? I'm just raining down Earth Tremors on you, Jace. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. From up here.
You also have heat metal twice. Well, best way to fix it is to mulligan. Gonna mulligan. I don't know why. There's like a 2-second input lag on everything I try to do.
I will be right back.
Okay. So there's Healing Spirit. There we go. And click that.
Okay.
Maybe.
Alright. So... yeah, and I'm gonna slap it on old Jace boy. And he will be healed. Maybe. Where's my square at? There it is. There you go. So I'm in Symbiotic Entity and Healing Spirited, and that's my turn.
You got it. And then Jace.
Jace will use half his movement to stand up. And, let's get a save from the bear.
The bear.
The bear. How wise is Smolder the bear?
He is not very wise. Okay.
I will remain in place because the healing spirit's not as warm. Actually, I'll take that back. I'll move 5, 10, 15.
Alrighty. No, you're good. You can move.
There we go.
So now, up here, you can see that the Eternal Flame Guardians begin their attack against the druid at the furthest camp. And she raises her staff to try and defend herself. This is such a big combat.
I smell a level up.
Well, no, because they're not all bad guys. So first, they are going to attack with their flaming weapons. Ka-cha! Ka-cha! She's rolling around, dodging, leaping over their attacks. Except for that one.
Ouch!
That one catches her, and you see all the energy is sucked out of her. 12 through 15, 18. As she lays on the ground, very, very close to death.
God.
All right. And then, this bear, on fire and full of rage, comes charging towards Jack. You ever been attacked by a giant raging bear?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've played
Apparently.
Horizon Zero Dawn. That was fun.
Is that all?
He
Is it
catches
just
you.
slashing or is there fire damage?
It's
on
just
that too?
slashing. It's just slashing. The fire makes him more intimidating. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Last turn, did my torch get lit up?
Yeah. On my turn, I lit it with a firebolt. Just
Okay,
like
so
small
I'll
crackle
drop the
torch.
lit torch at my feet so that I can. Here's the torch, and
Thank you,
I'll
Flux.
pull out my great axe and start swinging at this bear.
How are you doing today?
Rage and take a swing at this guy, big bad guy. I'll recklessly do it, although it's probably a bad idea.
Never a bad idea. That is a dead bear.
Dead bear.
And got 30 feet of movement, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Run! Run!
Yeah. You guys attacked. I'm gonna move up and try and kill him.
Okay, so
Do I still have protection from energy?
No, the druid that
Okay.
had cast it is now the dead.
Okay, just checking.
Sin!
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is move into the healing spirit, which heals how much?
It's a roll. It's a
Yeah.
d6. You want you just there we go. That'll work.
Oh,
Nope,
you know what?
5.
You can take that.
Cough, 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 cough,
Take
cough.
that one. Take one. I'm just kidding.
Also, I don't know if it's old or not, but I'm going to assume like the last while we were in town, I would have bought another health potion, so I have a health potion on me. I'm also going to drink.
I think they found one and they gave it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I did not drink because I knew you wanted it right now after I fireballed you.
Alright, is drinking a potion an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Okay. I guess for my bonus action, I think I can do it as a bonus action. Hold on, double check. Yeah. I will just cast Hex on this guy here.
He
And we'll just keep that
is
active throughout the
Hex.
night.
Of course. And then that's action, bonus action. Any further movement?
I'm sticking the healing spirit.
Cool. And then our druid bros. So they are very much concerned about the the magics being slung throughout the fight. And as you guys are fighting these priests down here, you can see that there are other similar scuffles breaking out all on the hillside. There's fireballs being flung all over the sky, and most of the hill is currently ablaze. So let me like I said, there's like an input lag on everything I'm doing. Here's some fire. Just want to make sure that there's adequate amounts of fire on my mountainside.
I'm all for that. More light for me.
Doo-doo-doo. All right, fire! Everything's burning. We're gonna die.
There is fire everywhere.
There's fire everywhere. This thing, it's on fire. That fire, it's on fire. Right here behind you, fire. Okay. So our druids are very much concerned about the amount of fire everywhere, and they grab each other, and the one starts to pull the other away from the priests. We have to get out of here. One of us has to tell the Enclave. And the other one is resisting. No, you leave me! I will fight! And there, you see there's this disagreement happening. One knocks the other prone. And he says, then you run, Varigo! I will stay! And they turn around and he grabs Jace and he's pulling you to your feet. And he says, come, I am with you! And he casts a Cure Wounds. A Cure Wounds, which is totally on his sheet. How much is Cure Wounds? let's just go with it. You heal for... Nope.
I don't like that.
I realized I was muted. I don't know how long I was muted. Anyway,
It was quiet for a while. It's like, huh, why is it so quiet?
Yeah, no idea
Jace,
who's.
you're being cure wounds for 6 by the druid.
Oh.
And the druid, the other one, begins to run down the hill. He has to escape. Further up the hill, we have our second group of druids. And they are moving in and continuing their attack with the cultists.
Who was killed by the druid?
Jace,
Okay.
the one next to the druid. As these druids further up the mountain, and you guys are very perceptive, so of course you see this in the heat of combat. As they move up the hill to attack Alazar, you see these 2 men, which had so far remained out of it. They look up the hill, and you see them shout, "Alazar, we pledge our service to you! Let this be proof!" And they turn towards the druids and meet them in combat.
Well, that stinks.
More! More!
Oh no.
Werewolves?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, actually. Well, their turn is coming up very shortly. But on their turn, you see that these 2 men change into their hybrid forms. You guys got, like, silvered weapons, right?
Sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
I have
Totally.
magic?
In the meantime, our druid friends are going to attack these werewolves. Bonk, bonk. Hey. That's the wrong button. Bonk, bonk, bonk. They just go, they just go like NYPD on them and start hitting them with quarters.
I was thinking more like Mario Hammer Smash.
8, 14. Okay. Alright, and after that, that's our druid. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then we have our pixies up there. They're gonna do things now.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's a very big fight. I've said this. Okay, so our pixie friends, they look at the people that are attacking, right? Remember our poor druid friend up there who's leaping around and flipping and trying to run. They pull out long swords, not very long because these are tiny creatures. They fly forward, and you can see them buzzing around the flame guardians, stabbing them, and having, pretty low degree of success. Why are they even in the tracker? That's not. Yeah. Anyway.
They're mosquitoes.
Buzz.
Are those skaters over there? I can't tell.
Alright, our werewolves, as stated before, they will use their action to assume their hybrid form. And then it's Nezzy's turn.
Yay!
I do have a question about my healing spirit. Can she move through Sin's space and get the healing spirit proc?
Of course. However, moving through an allied space is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Something to consider.
So it's up to you.
I'm just gonna ask Sin to scooch on over and kind of plop myself in there.
I'll just, if I can.
Okay, so 10 to move
Yeah,
into this
right
square. Well, you can't. Yeah. So roll the d6.
Oh, of course.
Hey, that's one more hit point than you had a minute ago.
It is.
Is it D6 or D8 for Healing Spirit?
D6.
It's a D6. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's not an action, right?
No, but you
that's
have
just
to
kidding.
continue your movement. You can't stay there.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
I just put it away so it was easy for you
Got
to.
that. And then I'm just gonna pop a vicious mockery on the other one.
Cool.
Oh.
He is mocked.
All right. And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Druid Bros.
Druid bros.
I think I got them confused. Where is Garina? That's that one. That was her up there. Okay, so this is our the one furthest away. She is going to while fighting back the 3 guards with her pixie friend. She's not gonna make it. She's outnumbered, and her pixies aren't doing a whole lot. You see, she takes her staff, slams it on the ground in front of her, and you hear a concussive boom as she casts Thunderwave in the direction of the 3 Flame Guardians. Con save. They 2 fail, 1 pass. And then it will be our priest turn. Are you guys ready for that?
No.
Sure.
Sure.
As soon as they get their health up.
I want to yell, look, what's that behind you? You know, at this guy right here.
Hey, you know what? I am...
Oh, you're
Really
muted again.
Yeah, that was intentional.
Okay, alright, I was just making sure.
When I'm muted, it's because I'm talking to stream.
Oh, okay.
Secrets you can't hear.
Mm.
It's so secretive.
Conspiring against you. I mean, for you.
Probably against us.
Against you. I mean, for you. I mean, against you.
Or I'm just quietly cursing to myself. Okay. Alright. Priests! Here we go! Good stuffs! You see, there is a priest up here who so far has been standing back watching the chaos unfold on the hillside. They decide it's time to step forward. And the 3 druids that were advancing towards the tower and the werewolves are going to get caught with another fireball. See, these guys, they just want to burn everything. Oh, why couldn't it be your fireball, right?
Yeah, right.
Alright, boom. Explosion. Speaking of your fireball, you still have 2 priests down here. And they are no longer restrained. So this one stands up. You see them spread out. We have Priest A, the one closest to Jack Marius. He takes his hands and puts them together. You see a fire growing in the middle. And then he raises this fire in front of his face and blows, almost mimicking like a dragon's breath. As he casts Burning hands at level 2. Maybe.
Oof.
Oh, he moved forward before he cast that, did he?
That is what I said, yes.
Just double checking.
Even if he hadn't, he's still 15 feet away from you. So, I guess while I contemplate it, the second one, he's also going to target Jack.
Sure. Why not?
Pew! Pew pew! Oh, one too many. 14.
All
Oh,
three of
wait.
those-
You were reckless!
I did. So the first one misses, the second one hits. Try
No,
another one.
no. You don't get to dictate, sir.
Alright. You roll all of them.
1. So the second one is a hit for 7.
Yeah, fine. I'm down.
Ow!
It doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
Why so mean?
I don't know. It just really wanted him, I guess.
Because I tried to tell him order, but it didn't. So I get targeted with everything. It's fine. I'm down.
Clem.
Alrighty. Clem. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, is gonna scooch on up. Okay. Alright, and she is gonna take her healing spirit with her and slap it over Jack Marius for a 5, maybe? Because I can.
Healing spirit
Oh.
only moves so far.
It does, doesn't it? Shoot.
He's still moving closer.
Up to 30. You can move the spirit up to 30 feet. Okay. Well, shoot. I guess I will slap it right there. How many feet did I already go? 20? And then Clem is going to.
That would proc Nezzy. Would it? Oh no, she was already. No, right? Yeah, you just moved it up, right?
Yeah, I moved it up onto Nessie, so.
Okay, yeah, so that would proc here.
And I guess I'm going to slap the big boy blue for a cure wounds at level 2. For 8.
For 10.
For 10. You're right. That is 10.
Yeah, you upcast.
Alright, and then that is my turn.
And then Jace?
Jace will step first into the healing spirit. Use good old 10 feet of movement. And then, so that's 10. Back to here is 15.
Oh, he's AFK. Oh, shoot.
30. Jace will step to here. And I will ask this fine gentleman here to make a wisdom save.
Was this the one in the front? The bloodied one?
Yeah, this one I'm clicking on. The one that is closest to Jack. Okay. Well, thank you
Yep.
for the wisdom, sir. Have a fantastic day. That will be the end of my turn.
Alright, these are our Flame Guardians. They will continue attacking Garyana. And as soon as I find their sheet. 1, 2. Hits for 14. Down she goes. I can move her from the tracker. our brown bear is dead. We can move him from the tracker. It's Jack's turn.
Yeah,
I know, he's AFK.
I don't mind waiting.
I'm sitting there contemplating.
No, we'll just skip him. You
We
can take
can
it when he
always have
comes
like
back.
an epic monologue, like in Dragon Ball Z.
Sin?
Did we skip his turn?
Yep.
Back.
Oh, nope, there he is.
Did I fail death save?
No, it's
Damn
it's your turn, and she healed you for 10. 10? Or was it 8?
It was 8 plus 2, so it's 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So is it my turn or is it still be his?
If you had to run over to...
It's his.
Alright.
Okay.
I will stand. I will re-rage. I will move up to this guy. And I'll and miss.
Oh.
Okay. So now Sin.
Alright. I'm just going to cast an Eldritch Blast at this guy here. That's bloodied.
Okay.
And hope I hit. Come on, dice guys, be nice. Oh, fucking hell.
2 7s in a row.
Ah,
Not lucky.
story of my life.
Alright, our druids back here. He's going to continue doing what he did last time. Recognizing that the adventurers are stronger than him, he's going to approach one of you and slap you with the Cure Wounds. And where is he at?
This one here? Because I'm pretty sure these two are dead. These two are dead.
Yes, that would be the one I'm talking about. He's going to turn around. Nezzy, you're real close.
Yay!
And let's upcast eventually. Please. There we go. And then they turn around and start making their way back up the road towards the rest of the party. Our sprites. So the Flame Guardians knock her unconscious. Not unconscious. They kill her. And then they scoop down and pick up the corpse. And then the poor sprites, they start stabbing at them, trying to get them to let her go.
Die, you little meanie!
Stab him in the eye.
Ah!
One hit. Hopefully.
Okay.
Oh,
And
really?
then,
1d1?
yes, they can only do 1 damage.
Why even have that as a dice number?
Hey, at least it's 1 less damage we have to do.
Also, how do you roll a d1?
Well,
You
that's just for roll 20. They can't.
Yeah.
You can't just put a single number into the roll 20. All right. The werewolves bite. Oh my god!
Oh my
And they
goodness.
claw, and they bite, and they claw, and let's see. These guys all took fireball damage earlier. You see the whole group there. The druids are all looking bloodied. The werewolves still fighting strong though, even after taking the brunt of the fireball. And then we go to Nezzy.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to work something out.
Heal for 6 or a d6 at the start of your turn.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's the 4th proc, right? Or the 5th
Yes.
one?
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna move out of the healing spirit, give it to someone else. And then I think I'm gonna. Do I have enough movement to get to that one? I moved 5, 10.
Yeah, he's only like 25 away.
Well, the roads are regular
30.
movement speed, isn't it?
Okay. I'm just gonna pop right there and give this one a I guess I didn't really need to move next to it for this. Oops. Oh well. I was just gonna give it a healing word because it's injured. At first level.
Okay.
And that's all I'm gonna do. I used my movement and my action.
What was your action?
I healing word the druid.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Oh, it is? Oopsie poopsie.
Yeah, so you can still take your regular action.
Okay, sorry, thank you. And then I can only use a cantrip, so I'm just gonna vicious mockery the one Jack is on.
Okay. Fails.
Nice.
And he's been vicious.
Alright, now I'm done.
Okay. Up next is the 3 druids in the center fighting with the werewolves, and they're gonna keep NYPDing it. They're gonna shillelagh, and then they're gonna bash the werewolves in front of them. That's their whole strategy there. And then we get to move on to the Eternal Flame Priest. And the Eternal Flame... Fireball. Level 2 Burning Hands. Level... Okay. This one here, the one hiding around the corner... They kind of go, let's see, 10, 25. They creep up here, and then they're going to unleash a series of scorching rays at you, healing the party.
All
2
right.
here, 1 here.
Okay.
So
I'm
we
gonna
first one over here is 14 a hit.
On mine?
Yes.
Oh, no, it doesn't hit. My bad. I had something pulled up.
Whew.
Oh my goodness.
Now you can use your reaction.
What reaction? It's on self. I cannot.
It's on you, so...
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing it. Okay, yeah. I'm
No,
gonna use
yeah,
it
I said
now.
2 here, and then 1 down to Nezzy.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, my bad.
So that's 14 at you.
Absorb.
Yep. So you'll take half, and then you need to make your... Well, no, there's no save. So you'll take 7. Alright, and then the last ray and Nezzy totally misses.
Yay!
Then our second priest up here. How close are you? 20.
Oh, I do have my healing spirit still up, so...
You'll need to make a con save, because you're concentrating.
Okay.
Actually, is absorb elements? No, it's not concentration, is it?
No, I was talking about healing spirit, though. I'm pretty sure it's concentration. Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay, well, so you need to make a con save. The other one...
Oh,
Oh, there goes healing spirit. The other one,
put it on the bear.
standing in front of Jack. We're going to Burning Hands a second time, because we were running out of higher level slots. Roll it. Roll it! Wow. I'm pretty sure you're still fine.
Yeah, 2 damage.
And then after that, it's Clem.
Sweet, Clem.
Oh, wait, there's one other priest.
Oh, well.
There's
Clem
one
is
other
going
priest up
first.
here who's going to continue his plan of fireballing the werewolves and the bros in the center, which will result. Let's see, 10. Yeah, they're dead. Woo!
Well, at least that's what we don't have to worry about.
Yes, you don't have to worry about that mess, but now that priest is moving towards the intersection in the center. Alright, Clem! Woo!
Alright, Clem is going to run up here with Jack and slap his butt for another Cure Wounds. And actually, I'm gonna do right there. And she's also going to Shillelagh as a bonus action. So 5. And do you have any healing potions? Because I still have one that I can toss to you.
Me, I do not.
Okay.
Are you asking
be a
him that,
minor
like, as part of your turn? Like, hey, do you have healing potions?
Yeah, I mean, can I hand him my healing potion?
Yeah. You can fish it out of your pack and, like, hold it out to him. So on his turn, he can grab it and take it.
Okay.
Remember,
I could
your
do
whole
that.
turn is, like, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I can keep beating up or try and beat this guy.
Yeah, you know what? You just keep doing that. I'm just gonna slap you for some healing and bonus action Shillelagh.
Alright, Jace.
Jace will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move to about here. And he will whisper a fancy prayer to Ilmater and cast Bliss on himself, Jack, and on Clem.
Okay. And is that all? I know that was movement action, no bonus action.
Yeah, we'll just call that good.
Okie doke. And then, our Flaming Guardians, they get annoyed at the constant buzzing, poking of the sprites. And you guessed it, our sprites get cut and thrown into the bonfire. Then they start carrying our poor druid towards the top. Jack.
Does he still have his totem, by the way? Would I be able to get
I don't. Well, it's his turn. I don't think he's currently raging.
No, I raged when I stood up at the end of the last turn.
So then, yes, yeah. Then his totem is that whenever he's raging, if you're attacking someone next to him, you have advantage.
Okay.
Yes. I'm just gonna take a swing at this guy in front of me. Hopefully. There wasn't an advantage.
So 10
I
is
did not.
missed.
Will a D4 help?
No,
So 13 isn't a hit.
no,
Okay.
no. Sin.
Alright, seeing that sorcerer guy up top just obliterate 6 people with a fireball, I'm gonna change my concentration to him. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hex onto this guy up here. And then I'm gonna sling an Elder's Blast his way. And see if I can try to whittle him down before he can get to us.
That is a great plan and all, but if you can hit him with spells.
Yeah, he could probably hit me, so, but...
Alright, Hexed. Let's see the Eldritch Blast.
Please! Please!
16 will hit.
Oh, nice.
And then Hex on top of that?
Yep.
So
Ooh,
that's
max
11 points of
yeah.
damage.
Alright. And then Iniri. Who is Iniri? I think that's our druids at the bottom. It is. So Druid Bro at the bottom here. 5. Moving through Jace. 5. Can't get any closer. And for lack of options here. Oh, we're next to Jace. Let's kind of smack him too. Our druid friends are they're very helpful. Wants to make sure everybody stays healthy. And then Nezzy.
Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scooch up 5. And then let me just double check something. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna Hideous Laughter on this one. Because I find it hilarious.
Wisdom save. I'm guessing 12 fails.
It does.
Ooh.
I even have a fire joke prepared for
Oh,
Hideous
sure,
Laughter.
yeah.
I slept like a log last night, and then I woke up in the fireplace.
What? Oh no.
Nice.
I didn't say it was a good joke.
You at the end of each of its turn, it
Everybody's
can. Okay.
quiet, and then he just starts and falls over laughing, and we're just like, "What the heck?"
All right. Well, it is the eternal flaming priest's turn. So one is incapped. He ain't doing nothing. The other one, very much upset that he was just struck from down below. He's going to continue advancing, and then we're gonna measure. Oh, hello. Yes. Centered here.
Oh god.
Oh yes,
Fireball.
you got it. Because that's this guy's whole MO,
Yeah.
right? Is he's just that's all he's ever done is throw fireballs.
Hope I can survive this. I am resistant a little, so maybe I can survive a fireball.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So you're resistant.
Save.
Yes, deck save.
13 plus. Come on. Ugh.
That is a fail. So you are taking 13 damage. 13 damage. Our other guy here.
Oh, I'm still standing, but I'm hurt.
I would imagine it would hurt.
Now, if I saved, that would have been 0 damage, right?
No, it would have been half. Half of 13.
If I saved in resistant, it would have been 0, right?
No, you still take half.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a that's evasion. That's a rogue ability where you take 0 damage on a pass.
Because I know, like, with being resistant, it's half damage.
It's only half damage. That's it.
Okay.
Alright. Our guy here. He's going to, because again, these ones, very low. They only have 1 trick left. And it is a Burning Hands. Which, I guess now I need to get the template. Because there's more than one person. Cone. 15. I just need to see, does that hit homie? It does. So it's the 3 of you. I'll just move that off this side. Jack fails. Need one for... There we go. 10 damage.
Oh
And-
yeah.
And then for my druid, it's easier to use this. He also fails, so he takes 10. It's very hurt. Okay. And then Clementine, it is your turn.
How much damage did I take from that? Because I took.
Sorry, I would have saved that. I apologize. I forgot about this bless.
So I had 13 total.
It's 10. It was 10 damage. If you pass, you're only taking half.
So 5. Alrighty. I am now out of a symbiotic entity, but I'm still
Where
going
is...
to
I lost the sheet.
come up here.
Nezzy, is 14 a pass?
Yes, it is.
Okie doke.
He's not laughing anymore.
Alright, and Clem is just going to smack with her quarterstaff.
Oh, nice.
That is a hit. You have advantage. I don't know if you want to fish for the crit.
I do want to fish for that.
Of course.
Nope.
Alright, so 17.
Or 8.
Aren't you in symbiotic? Or did you
I
get
got
knocked out? Okay.
I just got knocked out, yeah. And then I do have, that's it.
That's it? Alright, Jace.
Let's get a wisdom save out of him.
Okay. Priest. Wisdom. Fail. Takes 6. And that is it. He's dead.
Ooh.
About time, too.
Oh. Step up here.
Okay. The guardians continue to carry her. You can see they're taking her corpse up to the top of the tower. At least that's the direction they're headed. They're not going to quite make it this turn, but the intention is clear. Jack, you're up.
Okay. Guy in front of me is dead, so I'll move down to this guy and take a.
Yeah, that is a hit. No reckless.
No.
Okay. And then Sid
Alright, so it's normal movement on the road, correct?
on the road.
So I'm going to move a little closer to the rest of the group. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just so in case I go down, they're closer to me. I forgot to get, oh, not so. And so I'm gonna keep Ultra Blasting this guy, because why not?
The one at the top?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on. 18, nice.
And Hex?
Nice. That's what, 12?
Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
13?
No, yeah, 13. I can math.
That's okay. I'm bad. The druid. He runs forward, puts his hand out, and grabs Jack Marius by the shoulder. Together we could do this! As soon as I find his sheet. Okay, so that'll be a Cure Wounds coming in from our halfling druid friend. 4, 8. And then Nezzy.
Alright, I'm gonna slap a Cure Wounds on Sin.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. I hope it helps.
That helps immensely.
Okay. Is that
That's all.
it? Alright. The priest. This is 2 of them. Our friend at the top here. Keep moving down. And Sin?
Yep. Dex save again?
No, actually.
Oh.
Our friend at the top has run out of level 3 slots. So instead, miss. A hit and a miss. As they fire Scorching Ray in your direction. How you doing, LB?
Scorching Ray fire?
Hit everything these guys use is fire.
Okay. So that's...
So it says 19. That you'll take half of that because you're resistant. So 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, thank God for the
Yes.
the round down
my
rule.
God.
Right? Hey, that was the guy at the
Lizzie, you
top.
just saved my butt.
Guy at the bottom here, the one who he doesn't actually have that. That's worn off a long time ago. Let me see here. Bing, bing, bing. We have one more of these. I would be a fool not to use it. Burning Hands. Directly ahead, above him. Here it comes. 11. Jack passes, takes 5. Clem?
Oh, I do not pass.
Okay.
Get your D4.
Yeah, don't forget your
Use
D4.
left.
Oh,
Well, you can't fail now. I mean, it's an 11. Oh wait, no, it's not.
No, it's 13. The 11's the damage. But she
Well,
rolled a 3, so that is a pass. Alright, so you will take 5 also, and then our druid friend cannot survive no matter what he rolls.
no!
We tried so hard.
I know.
That was Inri. I'm just going to delete his token. Alright, and then Clementine, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Don't have very many spell slots left. I'm gonna save the last one.
That's going around.
I'm gonna come over here and slap him with my quarterstaff. So
You have
that's all I can
advantage.
do. I do have advantage. That's right. That's right. Smack.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Clunk
Yep.
him right over the head.
That
Big
is a
ol'
hit.
9 damage.
for yes.
Oh wait, you know what? I forgot to take my reaction. Can I go ahead and do that now to spores him?
No.
That's
Wait.
fair enough.
Your reaction, or I
Yeah,
thought it was
whenever-
at the start of their turn. Yeah, that's a little
Yeah, it's
late.
at the start of their turn.
That's a
Yeah,
little
it's
late.
okay.
All right.
I've been saving, the biggest spore loogie for the big guy over here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's my turn.
There we go. And Jace.
Alrighty, let's get a wisdom save from him.
Ooh.
He's got
Yep.
Does not
5.
matter.
Doesn't help. Nope.
Jason will move 15, 20, 25, 30 to... Sorry, 30 to there.
So much fire. Okay. Our guardians. They're gonna keep doing their thing. They run here. They run to the top. They're about 20 feet from the apex. Jack?
Alright, so we have this guy in front of me. And then... Alright, I'll just try and reckless to attack. We'll give it a shot.
Oh,
Hit.
nice. 13.
Big hit. 13. He's clinging on to life.
Oh my gosh.
I know how he feels.
Sid?
I'm gonna keep blasting this a-hole that's blasting me. Eldritch Blast. 16?
Another hit. I don't. Wait, is this 3 hits in a row?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, who are you? And what
Who?
are you?
Yeah.
The dice
Oh,
gods are
notice.
being friendly.
Clem notices and she is impressed.
All right. So
The
that is
weaker I get, the
Sin,
angrier I get.
and then Nezzy.
God, how's this guy not bloodied yet?
Alright, I'm gonna assist my bestie Sin. And wait. No! Can I not? Yes, I can. Vicious Mockery it. Because that's my only spell that I think would reach that. Or my only cantrip that I think can reach.
So you're attacking the one to the north.
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure.
Aww. I tried.
Another pass. And then it's the priest. This guy here in front of Jack, he is going to turn to his last resort. And he waves his hands, and the ground underneath Jack catches on fire. There's the spores. Fails and takes 3. Takes 3. He is hanging on with just a sliver. He is so. I thought he was going to die from spores, and then I clicked on him and laughed. So he waves his hands. Fire consumes the ground underneath Jack as he casts Create Bonfire.
I think we know what happened to our other companion.
Jack takes 3.
My God.
Let me just put this here as a reminder. That space is on fire.
Oh
And
my
I believe if you end your turn in the bonfire, then, well, I'm sure he's not going to survive until Jack's next turn. Clem. All right, well, here it is.
Alright, here it is. I got advantage on smack.
Oh.
All right, you don't even need to roll any dice.
No.
He was at 1.
Actually,
He's dead.
I want to do it. How I just want to grab him and then shove him into the fire behind me.
Okay. Sure. The fire doesn't seem to affect him much, but the grabbing, like, you just put your arm on his, you grab him by his arm and you pull him and you say, "Get your ass over here," and he just and dies.
Just bitch drag him into the fire pit.
There's a Wilhelm scream. Jace.
Jace will step between these two. I will go ahead and have some fun with MetaMat.
Okay.
I will twin a spell.
Is it Cure Wounds?
It might, in fact, be Cure Wound.
You are special.
It might, in fact, be Upcast.
Ooh. So the first one
Might,
is...
in fact, be Crap Roll.
Well, hey, you cast the spell twice, so you would get to roll the dice a second time unless you're lazy and just want to do 8.
Yeah, there we go. So that will be 1 for 7, and then another for math. My bonus that. Another for 6, so Jack 7, Clem 6. And then that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then Jace will finish moving.
Ooh, I feel a little bit better. Thank you, Jace.
All right. You see the Flame Guardians. They make it up to the top of the hill. They take the corpse and they chuck it into the Wicker Giant. Then, with the rest of the movement, they start coming back down the hill.
Great.
Jack?
Alright, so the closest enemy is over here on the sill here.
Yep.
Alright.
They're
And it's difficult terrain to move on this, right?
to move up the hill, yes.
I thought. Okay,
They are going to die.
so that's actually 15, right?
You haven't moved yet? Oh no, you walk
That's
to the
25. And then I'll dash 35, 45, 55, and that's my move.
Okay. And then Sin?
Keeping it up. Weak, tired, bloodied. Eldritch Blast. Oh, that doesn't hit,
It does not, no.
About ready to collapse. That's my turn. I can't do
Nezzy?
anything else.
I'm just gonna vicious mockery him. Call him a doo-doo head.
1 second.
Watch this work.
Please do.
Oh, what? How dare you?
Doo-doo head.
He's just so enraged by such a childish insult. He's clearly distracted. And his next spell goes awry. As he casts... okay, that's not on his spell list. Cool.
My goodness. Right?
Well, no, because Doo-Doo Head's gonna throw some scorching rays at Nezzy.
Oh.
Miss.
It
14?
hits.
Okay, and bam, bam.
Oh shit. Well, maybe that wasn't my smartest move.
Oh wait. Oh no, it was the first one would have had disadvantage anyway. Because he failed. He would have disadvantage on his first attack, which is 8. Alright, anyway. Clem!
Alright, Clem is going to... Let's see here. What is the range on my chill touch? I think it is, 120 feet.
He's in range.
He's in there, yeah. So I really don't want to get too close. But how... Hold on. Sorry, I'm struggling. 20... I'm going to move here. And then I guess one more up. I know that takes up half of my move, or more movement, but I'm going to use my chill touch cantrip. I don't get advantage on that,
No.
so it's gonna miss.
Yes. Jace.
Would have been a sweet,
Chase
sweet.
will go 5, 10, 15. Step to here between these two. We will once again burn another twin.
Oh, okay.
My last sorcery point, and it will be a level 1 cure wounds on Nezzy, and then 1 for who both will gain 8, and that will
Thank you.
conclude my turn.
Okay. The Flame Guardians. They start running down.
Oh, did I just do that?
That's gonna be it.
Oops, my bad. Don't know how I did that.
Alright.
See you guys. Good luck.
Do you want to leave?
She's just saying that because she accidentally exited the game.
Oh, that's still a viable option to me. We could leave.
You know, actually, because those guys do look pretty freaking tough.
We're just gonna run away.
We would survive? I don't know. It's up to you guys.
Your turn.
On this
How
far,
are we having this conversation in the middle of combat? It's your turn. I need you to,
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
I will toss a javelin at this.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah. That's a hit, and he looks badly wounded.
That's what you get, doo-doo head.
Sin?
Oh, please, please, let me be nice.
13 is a miss.
Yep,
Nezzy?
but I'd like at it in eventually.
You know, vicious mockery has got to be my signature move now because I'm just gonna do it again. And call him an extra doo-doo head.
Eventually, it'll let me into this. Okay. An extra doo-doo head. Alright. Oh! He again. He drops his spellcasting focus. He throws his hands into the air, and he's looking at you as he puts his hands on his face. He's like, "What? What even is that?" And And as stated, he dropped his focus, so he's just going to reach into his cloak, pull out a dagger, and chuck it at you. It's a disadvantage even. He's so frustrated and flustered. He's like, what?
Wait, 12 is my armor class.
Oh my goodness.
It's a hit?
Wait, did he do that at her?
Yeah, well, yeah, she's insulting him. She's got his attention. I don't know what you were concentrating on, but it's gone.
Neither do I. I forget. Can't believe that hit.
Clem.
Alright, let's see here. As 35 halved, what is that? I know it's kind of wonky. Would it just be like
Effectively.
15?
Like 20.
still?
Like 4 squares.
Alright, we move up, and I'm going to use a good old cantrip of Chill Touch on old boy
Oh,
over
nice.
there. On
That's a
old
hit.
doo-doo head, extra doo-doo head over there. For 8 big points of necrotic damage.
For 8?
8.
I don't see the damage yet, but again, I've been lagging all night.
Oh.
That is a hit, and he's dead. Doodoo head goes down.
Thank you.
That's what you get.
It's gonna like go right up his nose and up in his brain stuff.
Now we got
Jace.
the 3 soldiers running up to him.
Alright, so Jace will go 10 up to here. Can I see him? The first soldier there from my vantage?
Yeah. If you can see them on your map, you can see them.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if, like, the way the terrain was. Let's have him do the predictable.
Oh, not a priest. Guardian.
That's about what I expected. That will end my turn, sir.
And the Guardians. Here they come. Up, 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 up. 30 feet. And first guy is adjacent. So he's gonna pull out that long sword of his. And
Alright.
chop, chop. Both miss. The 2 in the back, they are going to keep moving.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. So that is a dash from them. That's as far as they can go.
Neither of them entered my space.
No, they did not. No, they're 10 feet away from you.
Just checking. I'll have to re-rage once again. I lost it 2 turns. So my 3rd rage. And I'll attack this guy in front of me. Just a regular roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put the rage damage in, so there's just an extra 2 on that, if it hits.
It does not.
You're
you-
blessed 1d4, sir.
Oh, my blessed. I'm still blessed, sir.
You are still
Oh.
blessed.
Well, then you don't need to roll. A 17 is a hit.
So that's 18 slashing.
Ooh, big hit.
Oh, I forgot to use my reaction to move my hex.
I know
I
you
still
can
do that real
toggle
quick?
the bless to roll automatically on your sheet.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit the cog, and then there's all of the. It'll say like damage, saves, attack, all of those things. You click the one that says attack and save, and then you'll see a little modifier will come up, and it defaults to bless. I'm gonna open your sheet because I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, show global damage, show global attack, and show global save, all of those. So then when you go back, you'll see it says bless right there.
I see it.
And when you
Thank you.
roll, it'll auto add in the D4. You just gotta check and uncheck that box now.
Thank you.
Okay. Jack is done. Sin.
Alright, I forgot to move my hex. Can I still do that real quick, or would that be gone now?
I don't know. You've been hit a bunch of times.
Oh, actually, yeah, I've been forgetting to roll
Yeah, you would
concentration on
have.
those.
Let's just assume that it fell. Because
Alright, that's fair enough.
you got hit a bunch. Alright. So then for our turn, what is it gonna be?
Sin?
Hello?
Who?
Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh
Hit him
no!
with the blast. Hit him with the blast.
Alright, let's just
Well,
Alright. We'll just do that. Hit him for 12. And then it will be Nezzy's turn.
Alrighty. I am going to Vicious Mockery the one on Jace.
Okay.
Or not, no, Jace, Jack Marius, sorry. They both are J names. I got confused.
We do that.
Hopefully it helps.
what is his name? Oh, not in left. Dang.
It's a fail.
Yay, 1 damage.
Okay.
I
Every
think
bit
I'm
helps.
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Alrighty. Clem, seeing how Jack may be okay with that dude up there, is gonna scooch up 5, 10, 15, 20.
I might have to check that out, Nick. I like, dialogue heavy titles
And
too.
then she is going to. Do I get advantage? Am I within 10 feet? Yeah.
No,
No, you have to attack someone next to Jack.
Oh, okay. Alright. I thought as long as I was next to
Wait,
him.
why are there 2 Jacks?
I don't know why.
It's a dream
Where's
come
the other
true.
one?
We got 2 Jacks. Alright, now I'm gonna smack the one that's bloody next to Jace.
Hit.
With the quarterstaff for 8 damage. And that ends my turn.
Okay, that is a hit. And then it'll be Jace's turn.
Is this gentleman over here next to me wearing metal armor?
They are.
They are outstanding. Let's open up with a shocking grasp. I assume
Hello?
22 hits.
Hi, madam.
We can hear you. Welcome
22
back.
is a hit.
Yeah, sorry, my internet just decided.
I will step back to here, then back to here, then back to here.
Okay.
Oh, is he deceased?
He is super dead, yes.
Well, that ruins all of my plans, Warbucks. I guess I'll end my turn there.
Oh, I'm so sorry, he died. I can put it back.
Okay, so what did I miss? My internet just like.
You smack
You hit him with the
a
blast.
Eldritch blast.
Okay, good.
And then now it's their turn. He moves up to Clementine Cough.
Bring it on.
Okay. And then we'll attack Clem and Jack. So first, Clem.
Oh,
Bip!
Oh. I'm down. I'm down.
And Jack.
As I go down, I have a healing potion in my pocket.
Welcome.
Both miss. And then Jack, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna smack the guy. Not reckless, just a regular attack.
Hit. 13, 15. That guy goes down.
I'll move up to the guy next to Clementine. I'm like, come at me, bro.
Then
Everybody's trying vicious mockery now.
Alright,
It's fun.
I'm gonna move. Okay, I can only move 30 feet. So 1 square is 10 feet, correct?
if you're
Plus
moving
roughly.
off the road, yes.
10, 20, 30. Can't get close enough. I'm just gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at this guy.
All right. You. Wait, you're not blessed.
Why do I have that? I don't know what that's on.
Did you toggle on the?
Oh.
Yeah, you have to uncheck it.
Okay.
Nezzy.
Healing word on Clem
Hey.
at 2nd level.
Is that 6 points of?
That is 6. Yep. And then vicious mockery on the only one that's left.
The Guardian.
Damn.
I am above such things, child.
Doo-doo head.
Oh, sure.
All right, Clem. Clem will take a disengage action and go up here. Can I still use a... Wait, a disengage is an action. Okay, yeah,
That's
never mind. Yep, and I'm just gonna... Just kind of, lean over, hands on my knees, and just take some deep breaths because she just died. And look at Nessie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jace?
Alright, Jace will step here. And then... Actually, I take that back. He will not step there. He will step here instead. And then let's have him make a
Wisdom save from the
see if
Guardian.
he avoids 3 whole damage.
He does not.
Well, he gets 3 whole damage.
All right, now it's his turn.
And move.
Okay, now it's his turn. And he is going to do the only thing he can. Ah!
Hit.
Ooh. You are raging though, right? So it's only 5?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Miss.
And a miss. And then it's your turn.
All right. This is a good hit. I'll see if I can return the favor.
Hit.
I think I hit him.
Ooh.
All right. And then Sin?
Continuing with the Eldritch Blast. Damn it!
12 will miss. And then it will be Nezzy.
Can you guess what I'm gonna do?
Heal the Fire Guardian?
I'm gonna vicious mockery him and yell, "You hurt my Clem, you extreme doo-doo head."
Dude, at extreme.
To the max.
Again, he just looks like, what? Like, why even? So that is Nezzy. Clem?
Alright, Clem
Doo-doo head!
is gonna step up and with her last bit of magic she has to muster for the day, going to slap that big level 1 cure wounds on old big boy blue here.
Oh, jeez, thank you.
I know. Well,
That's a big one.
I feel a lot better now. Holy smokes.
Jace?
Jace will step 10, 20. Go ahead and pat Clem on the shoulder.
We're just all like patting each other.
I know, there's so.
Oh,
I remember
back
time
in
this
the
group
fight,
had no healing. Now it's just a chain of it. It's like
light of healing.
it's like reading like Leviticus or something. And Nezzy begat to heal unto Jace, who begat to heal unto Clem, who begat to heal unto Jackmarius, who begat to cleave to the enemy.
I'm the only one who can't heal at this point, it seems.
All right, well, the Eternal Flame Guardian. So we already established that this is uphill, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure.
So this is a 25-foot drop, right?
Is he gonna roll down the hill?
No! He's going to jump!
Oh shit!
So Jack gets an op attack, and
Okay.
he's got his sword pointed south,
Yes.
and he's trying to like jump down and impale Nezzy.
It was the dude who had comment, wasn't it?
It was. You finally broke him.
Oh,
Of course he does. He will take 2d6 falling damage because it is a big drop. But he survives and continues his onslaught.
The 16 knocked me down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's it. Jack!
Well, I don't want to take the fall damage, so I'm gonna run.
Ooh!
I'll get to there,
I'll be right
and
there.
I'll chuck a javelin.
Alright, let's see it.
Yes.
Aw.
11 is a miss, yes. Sin?
What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I'm just gonna cast Spare the Dying on Nezzy,
Thank you.
and I believe that's an action.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, that's all I can do.
Oh no. So Nezzy,
What do I do?
Oh no, you are stable, so you don't need to make a death save.
Okay, I'm just gonna chill here then.
Yeah. Clem?
Taking a nice nap. Clem is gonna be like, "Get back here, you dang doo-doo head!" Get behind here, and she still doesn't want to get up close, so she's gonna go do what she'll touch, and miss.
That is a miss. Jace?
Still a doo-doo
painful.
head.
Alright, Jace. Now's your moment.
Please, kill this guy! Kill this guy before he kills me.
Let's get my favorite thing to happen. Wow, I roll lots of 3s.
Alright. So, failing that, it goes back to a doo-doo head!
Doo-doo head number 3, or was it 2?
Alright. This guy really does not like his new nickname. No.
Oh no!
No.
What's he gonna do? Stomp on my body?
No, but he will stab you. So she's lying stable. She's on the ground, and you just see him. "Ah! That is not my name.
Which I believe is immediate, like 2 fails on a death
It is
saving
2
throw.
fails, right?
Oh my god!
Of course,
Someone
I think.
save me!
And then after he gets done stabbing her, he brings the sword up and swings at Sin. What? Betrayal? Oh my god!
I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
Holy shit.
Jack!
Jack! Oh shit.
The biggest doo-doo head.
Oh,
Can't even kill.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Alright, I'm gonna move here. I'm within striking distance of it.
You are adjacent, yep.
Good. Alright, let's pull out my great axe and yeah, I'll reckless this one. Reckless
Finish
on
him.
Finish him.
24 for 14 damage.
He falls over and collapses over Nezzy. He's
Good.
dead.
Get off of me!
Alright.
All right, that would
I will-
end combat, but we have players in peril, so we can't clear the
Spare
tracker
the
yet.
dying. Spare the dying.
Oh, well, okay, that's it. Now we can clear the tracker.
I take my staff, like staff or whatever, pry off the body, and cast Spare the Dying on her immediately.
And give her that potion.
And then I immediately collapse on the ground, like exhausted.
Good healing, everyone. That was
Good
great.
healing, everyone.
Yay, I get 4.
Who's up for a short rest?
So after, what are you guys going to do after combat? I would like to draw your attention, however, to the top of the tower, where the wicker giant still burns, and the ritual is continuing.
Do we want to try and stop that?
Tomorrow. Fall backwards.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna sit up and be like, I died. That was cool.
You didn't die, you were just unconscious.
I know, but
Yeah, it was
she's
not.
dramatic.
So there are people, we hear chanting going on up here.
Yes.
Mm.
Could we at least take a short rest?
You wanna wait out an hour here at the base of this Scarlet
No.
Hall?
No, not really, but
No,
I don't
I
want to advance
don't.
forward.
Does it sound like a lot of voices or just, a couple?
It's hard to tell. The intoning is monotonous, kind of all blends together and echoes over the hillsides.
Oh, shoot.
Mm.
Who is this guy standing here?
Ooh, where?
Right there.
Here. Like, hey, you!
Oh, that was the druid that ran away.
Oh.
You want to heal us?
Well, actually, he seeing the danger has passed, he comes back. He says, "We have to flee."
I agree.
Well,
We also need to stop what's going on around here and,
I would not recommend such a course of action.
Oh,
But
I agree. What needs to be stopped, but we don't have. No, we can't.
Miss Clem took on 2 other cults. We got this.
if you've made
Yes.
up your mind, I can provide some healing, but I think it's much more important that we retreat to inform everyone of what is happening here.
I
who is
hate to
everyone?
pull away from a battle, but I kind of agree with the druid. We barely held our own against these guys, and I think the big bad is on top of this hill. And he probably has more fire for us if we want to go up.
Yeah, I know
We are
you're
not
right.
fit to fight anymore.
You're right.
Yeah.
I
I will take the
Or you
healing
might
from
need
the
a better
druid, but
bit of valor.
I think falling back and reporting what we found is it will keep us alive.
All right, let's go.
So we're falling back?
I
Yeah.
believe.
We're gonna slowly, ever so slowly, limp our way to safety.
Yeah, right.
Yes, we'll take the healing from the druid, whatever he can spare them.
Yes,
Well,
please.
no, if we're running, he's not healing you.
Okay.
He said, I can heal you if you decide to continue your assault.
Run.
No, because
Please.
if we run, then I will give you guys the opportunity to rest.
Okay.
So the party beats a hasty retreat away from Sacred Moon Hall. Iniri, the druid, accompanies you, and as you guys get far enough away, within a safe distance, you can get out your supplies and rest. Short or long. I mean, what are you guys
Yes.
trying to do?
Well,
I-
it's nighttime, right? I mean,
It
we've
is
spent a
nighttime.
whole day, so long
Let's
rest
try
might not
again
be
in
out
the
of it.
morning.
Okay, even though you have climbed down the hills and you are far away, you can still see the fire off at Sacred Moon Hall. It's brilliant. It lights up the sky. So it's a constant reminder of what's going on up there. And Aniri collapses with you when you break camp. I can't believe we made it.
You and me both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a tough fight.
He turns and looks at the five of you. So, why had you come to Sacred Moon Hall?
Well, we had been just traveling about, seeing. We had heard rumors about people making sacrifices to their gods and stuff like that, and we heard about fire cleansing the area and everything like that. And my home was personally burned down by fire, so I'm sure these are the people behind it. And I wanted to make a dent and see what's going on over here. And man, they are tough.
Yes.
What are you doing here? Where are you from?
Oh, well, as I said earlier, I am a member of the Emerald Enclave. Are you familiar with our order?
That was your buddy there that got burned to a crisp back there.
Well, the four of us, we
You
all
were part of
traveled
his
together.
Renew.
Yes. We had heard tales of a druid circle claiming.
He's muted.
Okay.
He's chatting.
Hi.
Hello.
He says, well, yes. I mean, we were all together though. The Enclave sent the four of us to investigate.
Well, we also came to investigate, and it seems that we've all learned the same thing.
Another cult doing evil deeds.
Well-
This one may have actually succeeded.
I'm afraid that the troubles are far worse. You see, the
Oh.
Enclave has been aware of such things for a long time. The cults of elemental evil are no stranger to Faerun after all. But he looks and he sighs deeply. Can I trust you?
Well, we certainly aren't on their side.
That is true. You make a
If
very
we
good
were, we
point.
would be as bloody.
You see, the elemental cults, they are like a plague. Ever dormant, they pop up from time to time, but usually it's fools who tend to use the elemental lord's power for their own gain, to make themselves wealthy, to rule over plots of land. You know, the trivial comings and goings of men. But it seems this latest incarnation is different. Have any of you ever heard of the Elder Eye?
No.
Probably
What is-
unlikely.
Yeah, what's the Elder Eye?
He starts drawing on the ground. Well, there is lore. It is hundreds of years old, centuries ancient, that talks about an ancient drow culture that they worshipped a different form of the elemental evil, and they called it the Elder Eye. And they believed that the Elder Eye didn't just want power, it didn't want these cultists, they didn't use the powers of the princes to try and make themselves wealthy. They sought to destroy everything. They thought that the Elder Eye would unite the four elemental princes, and using their powers, they would destroy the prime material, reducing it to its elemental chaos. And with the current state of the elements in disarray, I thought... I don't know what I thought. I just thought we should investigate. And so my crew came here. The rumors of this new druid circle were alarming, and I had my suspicions that the eternal flame was in play, but it seems I was correct.
Well, we're gonna do everything we can to stop what's going on around here.
Anything we
Because
can
it
do
ain't
to
right.
stop these guys is probably best for all of Faerun.
He nods solemnly. Well, I will make my way to the nearest settlement. Do you have a map? What is close to here?
Mm, Town?
Red Larch?
Red Larch.
Red Larch, yeah.
Red Larch.
Yeah,
That will serve as good a place as any. I will head to Red Larch, and I will send out messengers to the rest of the Enclave. I'll notify the other factions as well. This is a threat that it looms over everyone.
Hey, I got a question for you. Do you have any influence as to getting some sort of guard? Because Red Larch isn't that big, and with these guys so close to Red Larch, they have no chance. So anybody is able to fight if you have them.
Well, the Emerald Enclave, we are not warriors. We are men of the earth and the land, but I'm sure that as we rally the factions and we bring more units into Red Larch, that we will fortify it against the cult in their retaliation. I'm sure the Order of the Gauntlet or the Lord's Alliance will bring men, surely.
Okay, good.
How would one join your little faction there? I'm interested in more people.
You would like to ally yourself with the Emerald Enclave?
Indeed. You
I
seem
mean,
to wield a
honestly-
certain amount of power. It was interesting to me to observe.
Well, I, as a high-ranking member of the Order, I can initiate you if you'd like, but you must swear an oath.
Very well.
He stands up and kind of brushes the dirt off of his robes. Well, we in the Enclave, we have 3 core beliefs. And as you share these beliefs with me and swear it, then you can join our order. The
Very
first
well.
doctrine of the Emerald Enclave. The natural order must always be respected and preserved.
I agree with that, yes.
The second doctrine of our order. Forces that seek to upset the natural balance must be destroyed.
Absolutely.
There is no compromise. We will accept nothing else. And the third doctrine of the Emerald Enclave. The wilderness, it can be harsh. Not everyone can survive in it without assistance. We must seek always to provide aid to those that are in need.
Yes. You cut off there at the end. Aid to...
To those that will need it.
Indeed. I
Well-
swear I could follow those tenets. They sound in line with my tribe.
He turns
Yeah.
and looks to the rest of you. Are there any others?
My morals already fall within those lines. Being a druid myself and everything in my home being burned down by unnatural means. She points back over to where we had just ran away from. So, yeah, I'll join your cause and help you purge the evil land and help anybody who needs it.
I guess
Well-
I guess I can agree as well. I'm definitely want to try to help others.
Excellent. Well then, to unite in restoring order and preserving the natural balance, to keep the elemental forces of the world in check, and to keep civilization and the wilderness from destroying each other. I declare that the three of you are initiates of the Emerald Enclave. You will take this, and with it the title of Spring Warden. And he reaches out and it's like a small square of leather. And there's one for each of you. And on each of them, there is it looks like a stag's head turned to the side in profile. This will mark you as members of our order.
Oh, thank you very much. I am honored to join your rank.
I will travel ahead to Red Larch. What will you do now? What are your plans moving forward?
I mean, honestly, we've already been kind of uncovering some of the stuff regarding these cults, if you want that information, because we've already been attacking the earth cults. We've been attacking the air cults and stuff like that, so we can help each other.
Well, what have you uncovered so far?
Well,
They all involve sacrifices.
yeah, they all just love their dang sacrifices. They've made some murders, and they tried to hide the bodies and stuff. We were able to find them. Lord, there's a lot. A lot of the people in Red Larch was a part of the Earth cult, but we managed to cleanse the town of everyone associated with that. And so the town is pretty safe at this point whenever it comes to, cults and everything like that. And we found out that one particular gentleman from Red Larch, he's from Baldur's Gate, and he has dealings with the Earth cult. I'm sure he has dealings with the other cults, like the air cultists and stuff, because we found ledgers.
It seemed like the
It's a lot. It's a lot.
were competing with each other. I mean, and that's what I understood from the air cultists, is they wanted to be the best of the elemental cultists. When I mentioned anything about water, obviously me being from the ocean, they got very upset.
Well, this would track with what we know regarding the lore of the elemental cults. He draws a circle on the ground and intersects it with two spokes, dividing it into quarters. And he begins to write in common the different elements: earth, water, air, fire. And he gestures and he says, if you look, the elements in balance are always diametrically opposed. They work against each other, and they wax and they wane, they give and they take, and it's always a constant flow of balance. But when there's a dysfunction, an imbalance, the earth working against the air, and the evil cults of elemental powers start to try and rebel against that natural order, the first thing they do is try to upset the one that works against them. Air tries to topple the earth, because then they can grow. The fire will try and extinguish the water, and vice versa. So, even though they are all joined by the Elder Eye, they still compete and attack each other.
Do we risk strengthening one of the cults if we remove the one that they naturally oppose?
We may already have.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's hard to say. Who knows how deep these cults even run at the moment, or how far they have already infiltrated. Hopefully, these elemental cults are just in their forming stages. And if that's the case, and we eradicate them, we can remove the threat before it becomes too powerful.
I've got a question. Are you familiar with the Sacred Stone Monastery?
I had heard of the monks before.
Okay, because we have evidence that they are tied in with, the Earth cult. Huh? Big shocker there. Sacred Stone Monastery. So, I think after we get some rest, we're gonna head over there and try to, deal with them.
This does make sense. I had always heard that the Sacred Stone monks were a peaceful order, seeking to try and make themselves one with nature, but these are trying times, and any lead should be investigated. And he kind of crosses his arms and rests his chin on one knuckle. What about the others? Do we know of the location of the Howling Hatred? What about the Crashing Wave?
The Howling Hatred, the air people, they were in the tower.
Feathergale Spire.
Feathergale
Yeah.
Spire.
We killed a lot of. We sort of were.
There's not a
invited
lot left of that tower.
up
Yeah.
there. Like we arrived there and we talked our way up there, and then we fought everybody on the way down.
Yeah, we killed our way down.
Killed our way down.
He kind of waves his hand.
We freed all the griffins that were in there, though, and the
Well, this is good.
vultures.
Yeah, we did save the animals.
Indeed.
So he kind of waves his hand in the air and he's like, well, I suppose then you'll get to test your theory. If you've already put an end to the Howling Hatred, and if the Black Earth are really at Sacred Stone Monastery, we'll know if their power has increased or not.
Do you have any advice for us or any leads yourself?
Well, I guess that leaves the only thing we don't know for certain is the Crashing Wave. And let me see your map again.
All right.
So you pull out your map, and he starts to look. Well, the Crashing Wave is a water cult. It would lead to reason that their base would be somewhere along the Desserin River, seeing as how there's no other large bodies of water here. I only wonder where.
Might they be up by the Belliard?
Oh, that is a possibility. I don't know how up to date you guys are on current events, but have you heard of the Mirrorboard delegation?
No.
We have not.
You guys totally have.
Yeah, I was like, no,
Yeah,
I
we
reckon-
have. I just, I.
Wait, isn't that the group that we found dead in the graves? That they like? Was that
Yeah, those are the people that we found dead.
You found one of them in the shallow grave,
Yeah, there was.
but
a
the group was like 20 people, so it was a huge
that
group.
Just vanished, like attacked and got vanished.
Yeah, Jason has not. That I believe. Nezzy is not. They just showed up. Like,
Yeah. I was just like, I recognize it. It's like, oh, what was that again? Just trying to remember.
But Jack was totally there.
I was?
Yeah, they talked about it in the Swinging Sword with you. You were part of that conversation.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyway.
this was-
Cough. So he says, well, if I remember the story correctly, the Mirrorboard delegation disappeared after leaving Belliard. So I guess it could be possible that they traveled through Belliard and encountered the Crashing Wave.
Definitely possible,
Mm.
but good place to check out, I guess.
Wait, do you believe that any of your brothers and sisters in the Emerald Enclave will be able to monitor what the fire priests are doing in the meantime?
I don't know. Who knows? I mean, we can certainly try, but we were supposed to be the observation party. I'm the only one left. I will certainly report back to the order, but
Does he look upset about that? You know, whenever he says, I'm the only one left.
it's hard to tell. He's very stoic, and you can tell that during all of this information, they've not been very emotional at all.
Desi's just gonna assume that he's upset, so she's gonna say, "You were very brave, sir."
Buzz. He nods. It's okay. Come, let us rest for the night. We'll have plenty more time to discuss it once we get to Red Larch.
I agree.
Yeah, resting is something I can get behind.
100%.
No, that's her microphone. It kind
As soon
of
as
goes in and
we're
out
over at
sometimes.
we were gonna rest, so she's gonna immediately pass out on the ground. Doesn't care. Dirt, rock, bugs don't matter. She's out.
All right, go ahead and take a long rest if you'd like.
Clem is probably going to stay up a little later with Nezzy and chat with her for a little bit and do some wood elf braids in her hair and stuff like that. Just, you know, getting to know her and stuff. Chitter chatter.
Sane is in the middle of the ground, snoring.
Well, go ahead.
No, please.
What I was going to say is we can, we only have, what time is it? We only have like 10 minutes left. So let us hand wave the next part. The party finishes the rest, unharassed. We make it back to Red Larch, where the party can stock up on provisions and supplies before we pursue the next leg of what comes next week.
Sounds good.
All right, and that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you being here. So if you enjoyed yourself, make sure you hit that follow button. If you have one already, join us in the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week. That's where we organize a lot of our games. And I will see you guys next time, whenever that is.